I thought I'd make this video just to share my experience over the past month at Benio's gym with Coach Rami. I made the decision, I've just relocated to Dubai a few months ago. I felt the time was right. Well, I knew the time was right. Every time I looked in the mirror, my physique told me the time is right. I need a coach. Those of you who don't know, I am a leadership coach. I always coach people on the importance of having a good coach, but I've never had a personal trainer before. Rami came highly recommended. What I didn't know at the time was just how tough he was going to be, but what a great guy he is, and he's just such a funny character as well. But anyway, I thought that I would just share, today is the 16th of February, and I joined on the 16th of January. That first day walking into the gym was like something out of a film. When you see people going through in a really rough setting in prison, and all the big dudes are on the left and the right, and everybody's like calling and shouting at well, I didn't have the shouting and the calling or anything like that, and it wasn't just dudes, but it can be at first an intimidating place to walk into, but I'm not somebody that gets fazed by that kind of stuff. But I remember laughing at myself the first day. Why was I laughing? Because I'm still the most out of shape person in the gym. There's no doubt. If there's an award, Anis, the owner of the gym, if you can give an award, because you give awards for everyone with these amazing physiques, if you're giving an award for the person with the worst physique in that gym, it's me. Anyhow, going in, I went in with my sons as well. They're lions, not lambs, so obviously they're going to make me look bad because they're much they're in good shape, so they should be. This age or that age. Anyhow, I went in and met Coach Rami. We sat down, we talked. My plan was just to be in and just out of the gym, as quickly as possible. And he kept saying to me, "Why don't you start today, bro? Why don't you start today, bro?" And that's a terrible accent of Rami. Anyway, I was like, oh yeah, I could do, but then again, this and that, and I've got to pay the money and this. I was trying to come up with all these excuses, and he was like, bro, just do it. I was like, oh, all right, I'll just do it. And I did do it. And whoa, it was tough. I look, whenever I've got in shape in the past, I almost exclusively did cardio, and I always knew, because I kind of yo-yoed a bit in the past with my weight, I always knew that it wasn't just simply a case of doing cardio, that you have to build muscle as well. But quite honestly, I love doing cardio. I'd do an hour, 2 hours on the elliptical machine. I got in really good shape, but just before my son got married a couple of years ago. And so, if I'm honest, I'll be completely upfront. I didn't lift weights properly for about 17 or 18 years, One time when I got in really good shape, I was doing a lot of weights and cardio as well, but that was, as I say, about 18 years ago. So anyway, I haven't done weights, and I died on the first day. The next day, I couldn't move. I was in and I just thought to myself, I don't know if I can do this. But there's another part of me that told myself, of course you can do this. And to be honest with you, I loved it. I loved the fact that I knew my body was reacting to finally being put through what it should have gone through a long time ago. So I had this kind of, like I suppose many people do, especially if you're my age. I'm 48 years old, and inside most of us 48-year-olds, we feel like we're still 20, 25. It's a very, very humbling experience to work out next to your son who's 25 years younger than you and admit that he can lift heavier than you. Like, it's an ego thing. It's been a journey. Anyhow, that first week when I walked in, it was obvious how out of shape I was. It was obvious what a long way I have to go. And at the same time, the environment was welcoming. I've got to say that the environment was welcoming. That is the home of champions. Benio's, they are honestly, I've never seen a gym like it in my life, and the specimens that are walking about, who take health and fitness to a next level, in terms of, building their bodies, getting themselves in shape, whether it's the boxing coach, they got their jiu-jitsu, they got everything there, and it's just next level. That's why everybody goes there. Anybody who's anybody goes to Benio's gym. And now, Abdurahman Afia goes to Benio's gym. But there's a big difference between me and the champs walking about. Anyway, as I said, that didn't bother me. That first week, You need to have a good support system around you. I had my family, wanting me and willing me to kind of, to move forward. And I had some, a great brother, Ahmed, who would constantly be sending me messages, sending me magnesium cream for the aches and the sores. And having somebody who's gone through what you've gone through is really, really important, because it's quite embarrassing, to be honest with you. It's quite embarrassing when you can't walk properly after doing legs. My first leg session, I don't know how to describe it. Like the machines, I felt I was being put into these medieval looking machines. One of them I called the panini maker. I had said to Rami at one point, I said this to Rami, I said, do I look like a panini to you? Why are you putting me in this sandwich machine? It just crushes me. Because when you're large like me and, it's uncomfortable. Some of those machines they're uncomfortable, but they have to be uncomfortable for you to get where you want to get to. Anyway, I'll try and wrap this up now. Look, I don't know if anybody's going to watch this, but maybe, why am I making it? Because I'm hoping that somebody out there might be in a similar situation to me. Do you know what I mean? Just needs maybe you just want to see somebody else go through what you're thinking you should go through too. Right? I'm 48. Once you get into this age bracket here, you're into that dangerous, it's not good, man, to be out of shape. It is not good at all. But I didn't know what to expect. So the good thing with Rami, we set some goals. Short-term goals, medium goals, long-term goals. One of my biggest goals, and this was one of my mid-term goals, was to improve my breathing. I'd become so heavy that my breathing would get labored. I didn't even realize it, but my family would say to me, can you hear yourself breathing? Do you hear the noise you're making? I'd be like, no, what? I didn't hear it at all, but everybody else could hear. My breathing was heavy. My sleeping was bad. That was one of my midterm goals. We did some short-term goals, which was to lose, I think we said between 3 to 5 kgs in the first 4 weeks. That would be like a great goal for me because it's been a while since I lost some weight. And at the same time, of course, build muscle. First week, I got through it. Second week, that's when the diet plan came into play. Diet plan. First week, Rami just left me. He said it's gonna be too much of a shock. If we if we change your food and we change you're doing this exercise and we change your diet right now, it's gonna be too much of a shock to the system. He said, get through week 1, eat what you're normally eating, try and keep it clean. And I did. I kept it pretty clean. And then the diet plan came. The dreaded diet plan. Let me tell you something. I love my food, and I'm famous. You know why? I went viral for telling people how much I love shawarma, and I love them. I love food. I'm not going to deny it. Why should I? I do love food, but I love being alive more, and I love longevity, and I love the fact that our sacrifice short-term pleasure, and satisfaction for long-term gains, God willing. So anyway, food plan came. 2 things hit me straight away. Number 1, it's a lot of food. There's a lot of food here. Number 2, this isn't what I want to eat at all. Tell you something. I told Rami, I don't eat fish. I eat tuna and I eat salmon. I meant to tell him, I told him tuna and salmon. I meant to say smoked salmon. I don't eat fish. I do not eat fish except for tuna in a tin and smoked salmon. I love it, but with cream cheese and bagels. So anyway, he sent me the meal plan. It had salmon. I was like, okay, salmon. Last meal of the evening. That was the last meal of the day was salmon. So I'm thinking to myself, it's a bit of a weird one, isn't it? Smoked salmon with he put down rice and something else, rice and spinach. So I was like, what's this? All right. So I had it. I ordered smoked salmon. I'm still staying in a hotel whilst we finish the relocation here in Dubai, setting everything up. So I got a plate of smoked salmon and some spinach and some rice, and I was eating it. I was like, this is a bit like sushi, but this is not, I'm not really feeling this. So I spoke to him about it. He said, bro, it's meant to be salmon. I said, no, don't eat salmon, man. Why don't you eat salmon, bro? I said, no, I just don't eat it. He said, have you ever had salmon before, bro? I said, no, but I don't eat fish. I just don't, I can't. I just feel sick thinking about it. He said, bro, try it. If you want to carry on with smoked salmon, bro, carry on with I don't know what that accent is. You want to carry on with smoked salmon, bro? Carry on. But then he started telling me about the benefits in salmon. I said, you know what? I'm in it to win it. I'll try it. I gagged the whole way through. I mean, gagged. I think I filmed it. I might have filmed it. I struggled to get through it. Oh my God, it was awful. I mean, the food was amazing. I don't want to say anything bad about this blessing of food, but it was as bad as I thought it was going to be, and it stayed that way. Fast forward now, I'm going to bring this to an end because it's going on too long. Fast forward to now, I love salmon. Like, I look forward to it at the end of the day. It's so weird. It only happened in the last 3 days, by the way. At first, I hated it. For 1 week, I hated it. Second week, I begrudgingly started to accept it as a necessary evil. And all I know is that the other day, I sent a message to Rami. I said, Rami, like, something's happened. It's weird. I don't know what's going on. But I just finished the salmon and I loved it. Now it's got to the point I'm wiping the plate with my fingers and it's so good. I don't know. I still can't say it's so good, but it's so good. Like, I love it now. It's weird. And what's weirder is Rami told me in week 2, he said, bro, you're going to love salmon one day, bro. I'm totally butchering your accent there. Forgive me, Rami. You'll probably give me extra weights to do because it's legs day today. Anyway, I've now completed 1 calendar month with Rami at Binios Gym. Today, as I said, is the 16th of February. I started the 16th of January. I've stuck to it like 100%. I'm so proud of myself. Really I am. I'm so proud of myself. I've stuck to it 100%. Even when my mum visited me, I didn't go off plan. We went to all these restaurants. We went everywhere. We did everything. I never came off the plan. I stuck to the plan. And I'm eating all the time. Even sometimes I've said to Rami, is it okay if I skip one of these meals? He's like, bro, stick to the plan. Bro, stick to the plan. Bro, stick to the plan. Bro, stick. Sometimes I send Rami messages and I just delete them before he can listen to them because I just know exactly what he's going to say. Bro, stick to the plan. Bro, stick to the plan. I stuck to the plan, and 1 calendar month has passed. I packed on some muscle, without a doubt. We've done some photos. I'm not revealing those, right? Not until that 6-pack's there. And but unbelievably, to me, I've smashed my short-term goals. Thank God for that. Alhamdulillah. I've smashed them. My breathing is amazing. I no longer breathe heavily. That was a midterm goal. That was like week 8, 9. I'm expecting that. I've lost 10 kgs of fat, and I have built a considerable amount of muscle, which is evident. My face is slimmer. Everything's slimmer. I've got more energy than ever before. I feel better than ever before, and I'm just motivated just to give it more than I've ever given it before. It is legs day today. But you know what? My other thing is this. I've learned things about myself. I feel more confident. Not confident, but I've actually started wearing I've gone down 3 sizes in t-shirts. Put it that way. Yep. Even this t-shirt here is proper loose on me now. I'm like, 4 weeks? Sure, we might hit some plateaus. Things might slow down. Whatever. The point is, I'm in the zone, and I know what I'm doing, and I know why I'm doing it. Now, I've also, as I said, learned some things about me. I'm going to wrap it up now. Sorry, this is way too long, but thank you for watching. I hope you liked the video. And leave me a comment below. Let me know what you think, even if it's telling me that you think the video is rubbish. If you thought it was rubbish, you probably left before this bit now. But I've learned things about myself as well. I've put myself to the test. So, for example, I hate leg day. I'm petrified of leg day. I get paranoid my legs are going to snap. And I do have arthritis in my knees, so it's an issue. So I've really had to tell myself what I know, what I coach other people on, which is you might not be passionate about what you do, but when you need to do it, you better find something to be passionate about. So I don't pretend to be passionate about what I'm doing. I hate the exercises I'm going to be doing. I know in a few hours I'm going to be in real discomfort. So I don't focus on what I'm doing. I focus on why I'm doing it. Why am I doing it? I think about my grandchildren. I think about, my children. I think about my wife. I think about my life. I think about everything. I'm wanting to do everything I can to be as healthy as I can. And I know that the road ahead is long, and there's no finish line to health, being healthy. But I do know that the road is long. I know nothing's going to happen, quickly. But I do know 6 months from now, inshallah, I'll be an absolutely transformed individual. And it's already started. So I'm incredibly happy. 4 weeks, 1 calendar month. To the day, I've lost 10 kgs. I'm eating clean food. I'm working out 5 times a week. Cardio, of course, as well. not just weights. And I feel genuinely the best that I felt in many, many years. And that's why I decided to make this video, because maybe somebody out there might look at it and say, well, if the shawarma guy can do it, then maybe I can do it too. And let me tell you, you can. God willing, you can. All you got to do is make the move. You don't have to go to Benio's gym. You don't have to have a coach like Rami. What you do need to do is want to do something about it and then do it. Nike weren't wrong when they said just do it. And I'll end it there. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Leave me a comment below, and I'll do another update in 2 months' time. Peace.